The children were shown a 2-minute video stem of a situation, which showed a subject, a child, misbehaving by bouncing a basketball and being told off by the mother. Once the mother leaves, the participant resumes the misbehavior and breaks a vase, and the video ends. So the participant in the study was then asked a few questions about the depicted actions. The child was then shown 4 separate videos depicting different parental responses, being timeout, withdrawal of privileges, reasoning, and spanking. And they were questioned relating to the fairness and effectiveness of each method. This was rated on a modified Likert scale, which the children had been taught how to use previously. And these questions assessed the child's understanding of the behavior and the perceived effectiveness by asking questions like, how likely do you think that the child will do this? How likely do you think it is that the child will do this tomorrow or in the next 6 months? Children were then prompted to elaborate on these responses, and these elaborations were graded into categories that could be quantified. For responses as to why the child may repeat misbehavior were categorized into the child may forget, may not understand, they're angry about being punished, to get attention, they thought it was fun, or other. Responses for why the child would not repeat the behavior were categorized into they promise not to, they don't want to be punished again, they don't want a harsher punishment, they remembered what their mum said, or they learned a lesson, and other. After the interviews with the child, they were then asked how often they were spanked on a 7-point Likert scale, and how often their siblings were spanked, being more often, the same as, or less often than the participant themselves, and asked to explain which punishment method was the best disciplinary technique. These interviews with the children were done away from the parents, either in a laboratory with the parent in the next room or at an after-school care program, and their parents' responses were taken from a questionnaire filled out alongside an informed consent form.